She was born to an unwed teenage mother in rural Mississippi, so poor she wore dresses made from potato sacks. At 14, she ran away from home. At 19, she became the youngest and first black female news anchor in Nashville, earning $15,000 per year. Today, Oprah Winfrey is worth $2.8 billion. This is the true story of how she built a media empire from nothing but talent, determination, and business genius. Oprah Winfrey didn't inherit wealth or connections. She survived sexual abuse, teenage pregnancy, and extreme poverty. But Oprah had something extraordinary, an ability to connect with people emotionally that television had never seen before. She turned that gift into the highest-rated talk show in history, then built a media empire spanning television production, magazines, cable networks, and strategic investments. Her journey from $50 per week to $2.8 billion proves that authentic connection combined with business savvy can build extraordinary wealth. Oprah Gail Winfrey was born on January 29, 1954, in Kosciusko, Mississippi, a small rural town. Her mother, Vernita Lee, was an 18-year-old unwed housemaid. Her father, Vernon Winfrey, was a 20-year-old soldier stationed at a nearby base who left before Oprah was born. Vernita couldn't support a baby, so Oprah spent her first 6 years living with her maternal grandmother, Hattie Mae Lee. Hattie Mae was strict and religious. She taught Oprah to read by age 3 using the Bible. Oprah was reciting scriptures in church by age 3.5. People called her the preacher because she could deliver sermons with such passion and clarity, but life with Hattie Mae was harsh. The farmhouse had no indoor plumbing. Oprah wore dresses made from potato sacks, earning mockery from other children. Hattie Mae used physical discipline regularly, whipping Oprah for misbehavior. At age 6, Oprah was sent to Milwaukee to live with her mother, who had moved north seeking work. Vernita worked as a housemaid earning minimal wages. She had other children from different fathers and struggled to support them all in a cramped apartment in one of Milwaukee's poorest neighborhoods. Oprah felt unwanted and unloved. Between ages 9 and 13, Oprah was repeatedly sexually abused by male relatives and family friends, a cousin, an uncle, and a family friend. She told no one, believing it was her fault and that no one would believe her. The abuse continued for years, creating profound trauma that would shape her life and later her ability to connect with guests and audience members who'd experienced similar pain. At 13, Oprah's behavior spiraled. She ran away from home repeatedly. She stole money from her mother's purse. She lied constantly. Vernita, overwhelmed and unable to control her, sent Oprah to live with her father Vernon in Nashville, Tennessee. This move saved Oprah's life. At 14, Oprah became pregnant from abuse. She gave birth prematurely to a son who died in infancy. This devastating experience remained secret for decades. Oprah later said that losing her baby was both traumatic and, in retrospect, a turning point. It forced her to confront her behavior and choices. Vernon Winfrey was strict, but loving. He was a barber who owned his own shop and served on the Metro Nashville Council. He demanded excellence from Oprah. She had to read books and write reports weekly. She had a strict curfew. Vernon told her, "You are capable of greatness, and I won't accept anything less." This structure and belief in her potential transformed Oprah. Oprah thrived academically at East Nashville High School. She joined the drama club and debate team, discovering her natural talent for public speaking. She won beauty pageants, including Miss Black Tennessee at age 17. She was an honor student, popular and confident, a complete transformation from the traumatized girl who'd arrived in Nashville just 3 years earlier. During her senior year of high school in 1971, Oprah entered a speaking contest sponsored by the Elks Club. She won. One of the judges was a local radio station manager who offered Oprah a part-time job reading news at WVOL, a black radio station in Nashville. She was 17 years old, still in high school, earning $100 per week, about $750 today. Oprah loved broadcasting immediately. She had a rich, powerful voice and natural timing. She could read news copy with authority and warmth simultaneously. While classmates planned college applications, Oprah was already working professionally in media. In 1971, Oprah enrolled at Tennessee State University, a historically black university in Nashville, on a full scholarship. She studied speech communications and performing arts while continuing her radio work. But Oprah was ambitious beyond student life. In 1973, while still in college, Oprah auditioned for a news anchor position at WLAC-TV, now WTVF, Nashville's CBS affiliate. She was 19 years old with minimal television experience. The news director was skeptical. She was young, inexperienced, and black in an industry with almost no black female anchors. But Oprah's audition was undeniable. She had presence, authenticity, and charisma the camera loved. WLAC-TV hired Oprah as a news anchor, making her the youngest news anchor in Nashville history and the first black female news anchor in the city. Her starting salary was $15,000 annually, about $105,000 today, more money than she'd ever imagined. She was 19 years old, still attending college and already a television personality. Oprah was good at news anchoring, but not great. She was too emotional. She'd cry when reporting sad stories. She ad-libbed instead of reading the teleprompter exactly. She connected with interview subjects personally rather than maintaining journalistic distance. Her news director criticized these tendencies, but audiences loved her authenticity. Oprah graduated from Tennessee State University in 1976 with a degree in speech, communications, and performing arts. By then, she'd been offered a position at WJZ-TV in Baltimore, Maryland, one of the nation's top television markets. At age 22, Oprah moved to Baltimore earning $25,000 annually, about $135,000 today, as a news anchor and report. Baltimore was a disaster initially. Oprah struggled as a traditional news anchor. Station management thought she was too emotional, too friendly with subjects, too unconventional. After 8 months, they removed her as evening news co-anchor, a humiliating demotion. Oprah thought her career was over. But WJZ-TV moved Oprah to co-host a morning talk show called People Are Talking, alongside Richard Scher. The show was a local program featuring interviews, cooking segments, and light entertainment. Station management saw it as a demotion. For Oprah, it was liberation. People Are Talking debuted with Oprah in August 1978. She was 24 years old. The response was immediate and overwhelming. Oprah's warmth, humor, and genuine interest in guests translated perfectly to the talk show format. She made audience members feel like friends. She cried with emotional guests. She laughed authentically. She asked personal questions other hosts wouldn't ask. Within months, People Are Talking became Baltimore's highest-rated talk show, beating Phil Donahue's nationally syndicated program in the Baltimore market. A shocking upset. Oprah hosted the show for 6 years from 1978 to 1983, earning approximately $40,000 annually by the end, about $120,000 today. During these Baltimore years, Oprah discovered several things about herself. First, she had an extraordinary gift for making people feel safe enough to reveal intimate truths on camera. Second, audiences responded to authenticity more than polish or perfection. Third, she was capable of connecting with people across all demographics, race, class, age, gender, because she found universal human emotions in every story. Oprah also struggled with weight during these years, gaining and losing pounds repeatedly. She later realized she used food to cope with unresolved trauma from childhood abuse. This struggle with weight became a recurring theme in her career and life, eventually something she discussed openly with audiences who related deeply to the battle. In 1983, Oprah received a call from Dennis Swanson, general manager of WLS-TV in Chicago, ABC's owned and operated station in the nation's third-largest market. WLS-TV had a struggling morning talk show called AM Chicago that was being crushed in ratings by Phil Donahue's program, which was based in Chicago. Swanson had seen Oprah's work in Baltimore and believed she could revive the show. Swanson offered Oprah $200,000 annually, 5 times her Baltimore salary. In January 1984, at age 29, Oprah moved to Chicago to host AM Chicago. The show was 30 minutes, airing at 9 a.m. opposite Donahue. Industry observers predicted failure. Donahue was established, respected, and dominant. Oprah was unknown outside Baltimore. The first episode of AM Chicago with Oprah aired on January 2, 1984. Within 1 month, the show tied Donahue in ratings. Within 3 months, it beat Donahue. Within 1 year, AM Chicago was the highest-rated talk show in Chicago, and WLS-TV expanded it to 1 hour, renaming it The Oprah Winfrey Show. What made Oprah different from Donahue and other talk show hosts? Donahue pioneered audience participation and controversial topics, but he maintained journalistic distance. Oprah eliminated that distance entirely. She sat with audience members. She hugged guests. She shared her own experiences with abuse, weight struggles, and relationship problems. She cried openly. She made the show about emotional connection, not just information exchange. Oprah's topics ranged from serious, domestic violence, sexual abuse, racism, to light, celebrity interviews, makeovers, favorite things, but everything had emotional authenticity. When interviewing abuse survivors, Oprah revealed her own abuse. When discussing weight, she shared her struggles. This vulnerability was revolutionary for television hosts. In 1985, Oprah was cast in Steven Spielberg's film The Color Purple as Sophia, a role requiring dramatic acting skills. Oprah had no film experience but auditioned and won the part. Her performance earned critical acclaim and an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. The Color Purple premiered in December 1985, raising Oprah's national profile dramatically. Roger Ebert, the famous film critic based in Chicago, saw Oprah's potential beyond local television. He told her she should syndicate her show nationally. Oprah was hesitant. National syndication meant competing with established programs like Donahue, Sally Jessy Raphael, and Geraldo Rivera. But Ebert introduced Oprah to his own lawyer, who helped her negotiate a syndication deal. Chapter 5. National Syndication and Harpo 14 o'clock to 18 o'clock. In September 1986, The Oprah Winfrey Show debuted in national syndication, distributed by King World Productions. The show aired in 138 markets, reaching approximately 10 million viewers. Oprah's contract with King World was negotiated by entertainment lawyer Jeff Jacobs, who would become her longtime business manager and later president of Harpo Inc. The syndication deal was revolutionary. Instead of accepting a standard hosting fee, Oprah and Jacobs negotiated for Oprah to own the show through her production company. This ownership structure meant Oprah would receive the majority of profits, not just a salary. It was an unprecedented deal for a television host, especially a black woman. King World executives initially resisted but ultimately agreed because they believed Oprah's show would be extraordinarily successful. They were right. The Oprah Winfrey Show exploded nationally. Within months, it was the highest-rated daytime talk show in America. By 1987, Oprah's show reached 20 million daily viewers. Advertisers paid premium rates for spots. The show generated approximately $125 to $150 million annually in revenue, with Oprah's production company keeping the majority after King World's distribution fee. In 1986, Oprah formed Harpo Productions, Inc. Harpo is Oprah spelled backwards. This production company owned The Oprah Winfrey Show and would eventually produce other content. Forming Harpo was a strategic masterstroke advised by Jeff Jacobs. Ownership meant Oprah controlled her content, schedule, and profits. Most television hosts were employees. Oprah was a business owner. By 1988, just 2 years after national syndication, The Oprah Winfrey Show was earning Oprah approximately $25 to $30 million annually. At age 34, she was one of the wealthiest women in entertainment. But Oprah wasn't satisfied with just wealth. She wanted control and expansion. In 1988, Oprah purchased a production facility in Chicago for $20 million, creating Harpo Studios, one of the largest production facilities in America outside Hollywood and New York. This gave Oprah complete control over her shows, production, from set design to editing. She hired her own staff, created her own systems, and answered to no one except herself and her business partners. Owning Harpo Studios meant Oprah could produce other content beyond her talk show. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, Harpo produced television movies, miniseries, and other talk shows. Harpo's productions included The Women of Brewster Place, 1989, Before Women Had Wings, 1997, Tuesdays with Maury, 1999, and Their Eyes Were Watching God, 2005. These projects expanded Harpo's revenue and Oprah's influence. The Oprah Winfrey Show ran for 25 seasons, from 1986 to 2011. Making it the longest-running daytime talk show in American history. At its peak in the mid-1990s, the show reached 26 million viewers per episode and aired in 149 countries worldwide. The show won 47 Daytime Emmy Awards, including multiple wins for Outstanding Talk Show and Outstanding Talk Show Host. In 1996, Oprah launched Oprah's Book Club, a segment where she'd recommend books and discuss them with viewers. The impact was immediate and unprecedented. Books Oprah selected would immediately become bestsellers, often selling millions of copies. Publishers called it the Oprah effect. The first book club selection was The Deep End of the Ocean by Jacqueline Mitchard. After Oprah's endorsement, the book sold over 1 million copies and spent weeks on the bestseller list. This pattern repeated with every selection. Toni Morrison's Paradise, Wally Lamb's She's Come Undone, and Barbara Kingsolver's The Poisonwood Bible all became massive bestsellers after Oprah's endorsement. The book club demonstrated Oprah's unique cultural power. She could single-handedly make unknown authors famous and revive classic literature. When she selected Anna Karenina and A Tale of Two Cities, classics that had been out of print for years, publishers rushed to reprint them, and millions of Americans read 19th-century literature they'd never have touched otherwise. Authors and publishers recognized that an Oprah endorsement was worth millions in sales. The Oprah's Book Club logo on a book cover guaranteed bestseller status. Oprah didn't charge authors or publishers for selections. She chose books she genuinely loved and wanted to share. But the financial impact on the publishing industry was enormous, generating billions in sales over the book club's 15-year run. Oprah's influence extended beyond books to consumer products. When she mentioned products on her show, from skin creams to kitchen gadgets, sales exploded. Her annual Favorite Things episode, where she gave audience members expensive gifts and showcased products she loved, became legendary. Products featured on Favorite Things would sell out within hours. This commercial influence made Oprah extraordinarily valuable to advertisers and brand partners. Companies paid premium rates for advertising slots during her show. Brands sought Oprah's endorsement, knowing it could transform their business overnight. Oprah was selective about endorsements, protecting her credibility, but when she did partner with brands, she commanded enormous fees. In April 2000, Oprah launched the Oprah magazine in partnership with Hearst Corporation. The magazine featured articles on self-improvement, health, relationships, books, and culture. Oprah appeared on every cover, the only magazine to feature the same person on every monthly cover. The magazine launch was risky. The magazine industry was struggling in 2000, and celebrities launching magazines had failed repeatedly. But O Magazine was an immediate success. The first issue sold 1.6 million copies, more than any magazine debut in history. By 2001, O Magazine had a circulation of 2.7 million monthly, making it one of the most successful magazine launches ever. O Magazine generated approximately $140 million annually in revenue at its peak. Oprah's ownership stake meant she earned substantial profits beyond her talk show income. The magazine's success demonstrated that Oprah's brand extended beyond television to print media. In 2008, Oprah partnered with Discovery Communications to create OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network. This cable channel would broadcast original programming including talk shows, documentaries, and scripted series. The launch was scheduled for 2011, coinciding with The Oprah Winfrey Show ending its run. OWN launched on January 1, 2011, reaching 80 million homes through Discovery's distribution network. Oprah invested significant capital and was named CEO, controlling content and operations. Initial ratings were disappointing, early programming struggled to find audiences, and critics questioned whether OWN would survive. But Oprah persisted. She adjusted programming, investing in scripted drama series like Queen Sugar, produced by Ava DuVernay, and Greenleaf. She created new interview programs including Super Soul Sunday. She greenlit Tyler Perry's multiple scripted series including The Haves and The Have-Nots, and If Loving You Is Wrong, which became ratings successes. By 2014-2015, OWN became profitable. Tyler Perry's series drove strong ratings, and Oprah's interview specials attracted significant viewership. In 2020, Discovery valued OWN at approximately $400 to $500 million, with Oprah owning significant equity. The network's turnaround from near failure to profitability demonstrated Oprah's business acumen and persistence. Beyond her media properties, Oprah made strategic investments that multiplied her wealth. In 2015, Oprah purchased a 10% stake in Weight Watchers for $43.2 million. She also received stock options, bringing her total investment to approximately $50 million. This investment seemed risky, Weight Watchers stock had fallen dramatically, and the company was struggling. But Oprah became Weight Watchers' spokesperson. Appearing in commercials and discussing her weight loss journey using the program, her endorsement transformed the company. Within one day of announcing her investment, Weight Watchers stock doubled. By 2018, Oprah's stake was worth over $400 million, nearly 10x her initial investment. Oprah also invested in real estate strategically. Her primary residence is a 23,000 square foot mansion in Montecito, California, valued at approximately $90 million. She owns additional properties in Maui, over $60 million, Colorado, Florida, and Washington State. Her real estate portfolio is estimated at $200 plus million. Oprah's investments aren't just financial, she's also a strategic philanthropist. She's donated over $400 million to educational causes, including building the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, opened 2007, $40 million investment. She's donated tens of millions to Morehouse College, Tennessee State University, and other educational institutions.